Hi, this is Mark.
Hello, this is Julianne.
This is our monthly update. We apologise, we did miss a little bit over the holiday period, but we'll try and get these back onto monthly from now on. So, what have we been up to, Julian?
Well, like you say, Christmas holidays, going to the beach, playing Canberra, all that sort of stuff.
Yep, just generally lazing around. But in terms of what we've been doing, what we've really been doing for our ABF work, I guess what we've been trying to do is to take the little Pinocchio system we set up that you may have seen already and try and turn that into a real system. So if you haven't looked at it already, there's a video, there's also a link. You can go and have a look at the prototype system. Just as a reminder, that system's got nothing behind it. It's just all smoke and mirrors. What we're trying to get to is this end bit over here where we actually have the full working system. But we've actually made a start. We've got some of the stuff already coming together. So just let that come up. This is coming off a real system. It's actual code. You can log in, you can reset your password, you can sign up, you can do all sorts of funky things like that. And then we get basically what's hopefully familiar sort of template that we set up before. A lot of this isn't really there yet, but some bits of it are. So it's starting to come together, and that's the basis that we're going to get the developer to work on to build out the whole system. So for example,
Yeah, so this is a view of master points, one of the things you'll be able to just go to quickly from the front page. So this is Mark in this case. It's showing, similar to the current system, I guess, a summary, a graph, and then sort of the statement of the most recent activity. You can also search by name and by number for other people as well. So, yeah.
Good job of
STER, that's it.
There we go, got it. And
Yeah, if you put J in, or yeah,
I can put you in.
Probably it.
I'll actually take you straight there.
Yeah. So this is actually taking data off the actual master points system database. Obviously, this isn't replacing that at this stage, so there'll be a link back from here to the main site where you can look at all the normal master point reports in addition to this.
Yeah, and we've tried to start with some of the sort of easy bits like the dashboard master points. We're starting to build out forums, which is going to be just a sort of chat facility on here. And we're doing that partly just because it's a relatively easy one to start with before we get into the difficult ones, the first of which are going to be payments and events.
Okay, so in terms of the progress we have made, specifications up the top there, that's mainly what I've been working on. So working out sort of, well, what do we actually need the system to do? What might the screens look like? So in the areas of payments and event entries, but also, yeah, just user roles, things like that. So obviously some people will have access to different screens depending on whether they're an administrator of a club, for example, or not. So we've been thinking through all of that and sort of planning, I guess, the structure of all the modules that will be coming over for the next couple of years. And we have a developer actually working for us now. Started a few weeks ago. So, yeah, some real tangible stuff now beginning to get put together.
We're also trying to get some governance in place, so we're putting together a steering committee. It's not quite there, but it's almost there. And that'll be, basically, we'll report to that steering committee on a monthly basis. They'll report into the ABF management committee, so we get governance of the risk and the costs and so on of doing this. Infrastructure is almost there, so that's all the servers and databases and things this is going to run on. And we've been putting together the processes.
Yeah, so Jira that's mentioned here is a sort of software project management system. So if you want to go on to the next slide, you can actually have a look at it. So we're using this to sort of manage the tasks and what we're doing. So we're using an agile development approach. So what we do is we set up what we call a sprint. A sprint's basically a 2-week period of time. We assign ourselves a whole series of tasks to do in that period, and we keep track of how well we've done with them, and then at the end of that 2-week period we close that sprint off, identify what's been done and other things may need to get carried over. It's a good way of keeping sort of live tabs on what's going on. We don't let things run on for weeks or months at a time and then find we haven't built the right thing or something. So it's very much a sort of interactive process between the three of us.
I've just noticed we've got this one here, Julian. Make the February video. That's in progress. Once we finish this, we'll move it across to here, and it'll be done.
Yeah.
So that's how it basically works. We're putting together some reporting, so this is you can read this in your own time. The videos will cover the general reporting, but this is what we're doing for the steering committee, and that's pretty much where we are, isn't it, Julian?
Yeah, so I think so. We're both going to be up at the Gold Coast just over a week's time, so we'll try and probably do another presentation there, but also feel free to come up and talk to either of us about what's going on.
Yeah, and Julian's going to do some more detailed videos for the specifications for those who have an interest in how that all works as well. Okay, see you next month.
Thanks, guys.